My name is Nicholas Nguyen, and I'm a fashion designer and founder of Mysterious by NPN. I am 37 years old, and I live here in Houston, Texas. I moved to America when I was 15 for high school, and after I finished with college, I decided to stay and start my own brand.
Hi, my name is Fatima Gutierrez. I am the founder of Huaraches. I am 28 years old. A fun fact about me, I'm a U of H alumni. I study integrated communication. Growing up, I wanted to be a news anchor, but destiny led me to have my own brand, and it's something that I love and cherish. So, yeah.
Well, my name is Abraham, but everyone calls me AB. That's been my nickname for the past 10 years. So I stick to it. And yeah, so a little bit about myself. I've been doing quinceañera dresses for only 1 year. So it's been a short amount of time, and it's been a lot of opportunities that I've been getting since I opened up my store, and I'm very blessed to have this type of opportunities because this is actually my first actual runway show.
Cool. My name is Frankie Estrada. I'm 34 years old, and I am the founder, creative director, and designer of Spicy Streetwear. Spicy Streetwear is a brand that focuses on upcycling and sustainability. So we take jerseys and we upcycle them into women's corsets. All designs are unique one-of-one pieces, and I just really want women to feel comfortable in their body. The main thing that they love about the corsets is it kind of just snatches them up. It makes everything look that much better and where it needs to be.
What sparked your passion for fashion in the first place? What made you want to
I always like to do different things. So I don't know, I just like to think outside the box that's not very traditional. You know, sometimes I like to think of crazy colors like orange, purple, yellow, neon, stuff like that, things outside the box, and I feel like that's what makes a lot of people catch the attention from our store and stuff like that.
Tell us more about your brand, please.
So Mysterious by NPN is a combination of where I'm from, Vietnam, the mixed culture of Vietnam and Western culture. Most of my stuff is couture, it's like handmade embroidery, evening gowns, and man suits.
Okay, so would you describe it as formal attire?
Yes.
Formal. And what inspired you to set your foot in the fashion industry in the first place?
To be honest, I grew up loving fashion. I used to go through my grandma's closet, playing with the dresses and things like that. And I didn't know where I was supposed to be. I didn't go to school for fashion. I went to school for international business. And after school, something just clicked, and I decided to apply for Austin Fashion Week. I didn't know how to sew, didn't know how to stitch, and I made my first collection. And then after that, I went back to Vietnam and started my own studio, and that's where everything began.
I remember being a young girl in college. At that time, I was a DACA recipient. So at that time, I couldn't find all of my friends were getting opportunities, internships. And I wasn't able to do that, so instead of playing the victim, and I decided to take over my life and start my own brand and made my own dreams come true.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And tell us more about your brand. What is it that you do?
So we have artisanal clothing. All of our items are made in Mexico. It's a slow fashion, fair trade business. So what we do, we incorporate something that has been worn from centuries, like my grandma before my grandma, all the women in my bloodline. But what I do different is bring contemporary fashion into it. Something that, most of our clients are also college graduation. They want to take it to a nice meeting, but showcasing your heritage, like a special occasion for the modern woman, but with heritage, yeah.
So in that case, would you say that your designs for the showcase are going to be a blend of traditional and modern fashion? Is that the kind of aesthetic?
Yeah, so when Veronica and the U of H alumni reached out to me, I was like, it's an everyday wear, but the theme is a Noche Real. So it's going to be a challenge to have everyday wear and make it, but I'm super excited.
So what inspired you to enter? Why a corset kind of fashion style? Why that specific aesthetic?
That's funny. So I just used to like to wear a lot of men's clothes and baggy and the oversized look, like the Tiana Taylor vibe. And whenever everybody started wearing the Vibe, I was like, crap. So I had to come up with something new. So I wanted to kind of do something that cinches the waist, because I feel like fashion is all about having that balance, right? So like something baggy with something kind of fitted, or something muted with something, you know what I mean? Like those pops of colors. So I just came up with the corset concept, and I feel like it goes really good with streetwear too. Like if you're wearing like a corset with baggy jeans or something like that, I'm a streetwear girly for sure. So yeah.
What kind of aesthetic would you say your clothes embody? You say like eye-catching colors, bright, vibrant. Is there anything you take inspiration from?
Not really. I just go based on like the trends. I just have to stay very trending, and that's like what very like helps out people to stand out a lot, because if you stick to the trends and what's popular or what's like in the upcoming like, you know, like styles, that's what catches a lot of attention.
What are you looking for when you're looking at the models? What are you looking for? What kind of energy or vibe do you want? That do you feel would like best embody your clothing?
I just feel like more like confidence and unique. That's basically it. Like I look for models that are very, very unique. Like
so a striking appearance.
Yes.
So what are you looking for in today's model casting? What kind of vibe do you want your model to embody?
I think a lot of our clothing, we're like size inclusive. So our range is from extra small to 3 extra large. So I want to see a little bit of everything for my short girls, my tall queens, you know, my mid, plus sizes too. So I'm excited to show different ranges, because women come in different shapes, different colors, and I just want to show diversity.
I'm all about inclusive, but for, you know, just pieces, I always do go with the sample standard. So I'm looking for professional, tall. You can see model from Milan, New York, and things like that.
Yes, hi, I'm Jennifer with the Neil Hamill Agency. I've been the Vice President with the Neil Hamill Agency for the past, March 11th will be 31 years, by the way. My position with the company, I'm really on the front end, Neil Hamill Center, which we do a lot of scouting, developing, coaching, to get the models and actors prepared for something along the lines of this. And also bigger productions that we do in television, film, print, and runway.
So generally, do you guys tend to scout for fashion shows, or is it more for other productions such as TV shows, movies?
Oh yeah, we scout for everything and anything. It's not just fashion shows. Like I said, we're a full service modeling and acting agency. We do a lot of television, film, print, and obviously runway.
And how long have you guys been working with UHHAN?
Well, this has been their 9th year of the fashion show itself. However, we've been working with them for 5. So every year it's just gotten bigger and better. Next year is 10 years. So I can only imagine what that's going to look like.
Okay. You had fun? Post, not even an interview, just chilling. How do we feel, guys? How was it? How was the experience?
Oh.
Come on, but y'all had fun. Y'all had fun. The community's fun.
Community.
Yay! Honestly, that's a pretty cute shot. We are backstage during the modeling process.
Hi, my name is Janae. I'm 21 years old. I go to UHCL and I'm in my 3rd year of university.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Kayla Benitez. I'm 21 years old. I go to San Jacinto Community College and I'm in my last year as a nursing student.
Okay. And what's your major?
Business management and administration.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Have y'all modeled for other shows before, or is this your first time going to a model casting, attending?
I've modeled 15 dresses before, but this is a whole different vibe. This is my first real casting that I've been to, so we were both a little nervous.
Interesting. Could you tell me more about that experience?
Yes, so it was really fun. We got to wear really big dresses, and it was a lot of very flashy, using your arms a lot and everything. So it's very different from this, where it's more serious, more professional, I guess you could say.
Was it during your college time or was it before? What
It was
context?
before. It was a long. I was like 15.
Okay.
So it's been a while.
And Kayla, what about you? Do you have any prior modeling experience?
No, I do not. I don't have no experience at all. So excuse me. And actually, she was the one who told
I dragged
me,
her
she
along.
was like,
Yeah.
you should do this with me, like this is so cool. And you know what's honestly like the worst thing too is that I'm not even used to wearing heels or anything. Like I'm not used to none of that. So, but I was like, let's do it. Why not?
And she wasn't
Let's
gonna
have
come.
some fun.
She was not like last minute. She was like, I'm not gonna go,
Yeah.
and then I forced her to come. So.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am Cesar Alexander Perez. I am from Houston, Texas. I am 17, and I'm currently attending Yes Prep East End as a senior.
Okay. And how do you feel about today's model casting? Were you excited, nervous? Do you feel like it went well?
I definitely think I was nervous at first, but after settling in and seeing how everyone was, I was feeling a lot better.
What made you want to come up to today's model casting?
I've always wanted to be an actor and pursuing like the film industry.
Really? And what's your passion for the film industry? Why?
I love how we can capture emotions in such a small like picture, so I think that's really interesting.
And so do you feel like the model casting would provide you a gateway into appearing on film or
Not only that, but I think it's a way to start representation. You know?
star representation? Well,
I was nervous for sure coming in.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, we were both definitely nervous. I was trying to prepare before coming here. I did notice everyone was just kind of to themselves, super nervous, but I think everyone was nervous to be honest. But once we all kind of just started getting to know each other, I feel like we were all kind of making friends pretty quickly, to be honest. It was really fun.
In fact, I actually met Sawyer in the bathroom, and I was like, oh my god, we're all so nervous, and she was like, me too. So
No
she's
way,
kind of
yeah.
my buddy the whole time. and-
Pretty much.
so bathroom modeling besties, that's
Honestly,
awesome.
yeah. I feel like that was what we needed before going into
Yeah.
this, just
Yeah,
to kind of.
feel a little bit more confident and to ease the nerves, but the walking part, it wasn't as scary as I thought.
Yeah.
Kind of just go out, do your thing.